Another one. Another one. Another one. Another one. Another one. And another one.
Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Crazy Boy and today we are going to play with Skorpion G. We are going to get in part 2. If you didn't see the first part, I will put a link down in the description below, or you can click right now on your top right corner. Before we start this video, I do want to say that I did promise you guys a very good game, like I promised you a crazy clutch, and I wasn't lying. Today we are going to see a very crazy clutch. I will teach you guys how to play this tank, how to use its advantages, and how not to die with it. Before we start this video, as always, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell icon so that you don't miss any new future videos, and let's get started. So guys, getting into our first game, we are on Karelia. It's a tier 8 game, so everyone is the same. They have 2 artists, and both of them can one-shot us, and 2 lights. So now we have to think, do we want to get spotted? And the answer is no. We don't want to do that because we are a paper tank and we are just going to die instantly. So we are going to go on the right side, and I think that's the best choice that I can do. And I'm trying to punish that mediums or heavies that are going to cross or are going to try and get the heal. Now again, I'm playing with my friend with artists, so it's normal that we are matched up against some artists. It is what it is, guys, so we can change it. Now I see Lynx that is right in front of me, and that's good, because hopefully he's going to spot and we can shoot without getting spotted. And as I told you, right now we have coated optics and rations, so we switched from the binos. And as you can see there, Pantera did a very big mistake and he overextended. We did got spotted. And in this position you are not RT safe, so I'm going to tell you this, guys, you are not RT safe. RT can shoot you here very easily, so that's why we are going to go a bit more into the back. Hello Panther. And again, Panther was just too late to take the heal, but as you can see, I'm doing something different than most of the players. I'm always trying to detract tanks. So when you are with Skorpion G, your caliber is very high for its tier, you know. So with one shot you can do damage and track the enemy. And by doing that, you are going to get sometimes, not always, like right now we didn't get any assistance. But let's say 50-60% of the time you are going to get some assist. And if you are going to 3-mark the tank, assist damage plus damage is what you want to do. There is nothing else but what you are aiming for. So in a paper tank like Skorpion G you can spot, because if you are with a light tank we can spot and get the assist. With Skorpion G we are just going to shoot for the tracks, because by doing that we are giving our team a chance to shoot him, we are shooting him, and there is a possibility that the RT is going to shoot him too, because he is going to be positionary, he's not going to move. Now it seems like their team is not really pushing. We managed to spot that Yak Tiger, but he's full down for us, so I don't think that we are going to be able to penetrate him. And we did got some assist, so yeah. That was a very lucky shot, but we still managed to put it in. And as you can see, we are literally spotting with Skorpion G. There you go, guys. So I think 2 minutes into the game, we have 1.6k damage and 1k assist. We didn't go too aggressive, we didn't overextend, we just took a very safe bush and we played with our maximum view range. Now, my team is not really doing a good thing by playing so defensive. There is nobody in our front. The enemy team is pushing the left flank. As you can see, they are already 2 heavies on the left flank, so I'm trying my best to see if I can snipe them. I don't think that we will have the view range to do that, but we can try. Pushing this flank, there is literally no point in doing that. If we are going to push this flank with Skorpion G or with any other tank, we are just going to die, because the enemies are going to be camping at D0 or C0, so yeah. Going for that Lynx out of my view range, didn't manage connect that shot. But now I can see him. And in this position, you have to be very, very careful. It's a good position to snipe and to do some damage. As you can see, we managed to shoot at links. But in the same time, we got spotted. And if the enemy team is going to snipe from the other side on the hill, you are just going to die. So you have to be careful, guys. Don't forget that. I'm very scared of that Brask, because if he's going to spot us, we are going to die, and we don't wanna die. Come on, IS-3, so you are one shot. Who shot at you? And here I'm doing a very bad thing by peeking around the corner. But we don't really have much choice. We have a lot of choices, you know. We don't have a lot of choices. Like sniping on the hill, Borask is going to spot us. Going back to base is not really an option. So yeah. Seems like that Borask is trying to push, I think. Let's see, we don't want to let him come from behind. Is Borask here? Doesn't seem like it. Borask! Oh, there he is. 6 HP and in cover, we have no chance of killing him. Maybe our friend can finish him. Still, Borask is not going to push it against us because he's one-shottable, so that's good. And as you can see right now, guys, I'm in a big problem. Tiger 2 is on my left. Borask is on the hill. Oh, Borask just died, so Tiger 2 is pushing me. Managed to put one into him, but he puts one back. And oh my god. Bachat is now flanking us from the other side. Tiger 2 just died. Can we finish that Bachat? There you go, you little boy. And Isu and Su are coming. And I don't know how, but we managed to bounce one shot. As you can see, that tank destroyer just managed to bounce. I think he shoot it for the gun or something. There goes one. Come on, Isu. You're just going to die, and you know that, Isu. What we did here is playing smart. Like, me just standing there in cover, I would have been dead, you know? Because how many enemies were here? 4 or 5, so there was no point anymore to stay in cover, and we managed to finish that Isu. And as you can see, one Skorpion G can win the hill, guys. One Skorpion G. Tiger 2 pushed, Bachat flanked, Su managed to hit us but he didn't penetrate us. Isu also shooted, but I don't know, I think he missed or something. I have no idea where his shell was going. And with one Skorpion you can always win the hill, guys. With one Skorpion you can do whatever you want. You just have to play smart. And because of our turret, we managed to kill that Isu very easily. What he did there was very good by pushing us, because we could have just stayed in the cover and wait for him. But in the same time he pushed when he was reloading, because I know that tank has a very big reload time. So that's why when we pushed back to him, he had no choice to shoot because he was reloading. And when we got onto his side, he was already reloaded, but he can't shoot because he doesn't have a turret. So what I mean by playing smart is not only knowing your tank, but knowing the enemy tank. There we didn't die just because of two things. First, we took the advantage of our turret, because the Isu didn't have one. And the second one, I just knew that Isu didn't have the small gun and he had a big gun, so it will take him, I think, around 20 seconds to reload. Or 15 to 20 seconds, I'm not sure. But still, it's a lot more than our reload time. And that's why we managed to flank him and kill him. Now we are making our way to the base. I don't know where Skorpion is, but there are two artists, so if I'm going to get spotted, I'm just going to die. And Skorpion G, it's literally in his base full HP. Can we put one into him? Well, that wasn't such a good idea, you know? We managed to put one into him and get 300 assist, but at the end of the day we died. So yeah, guys. Let's go into the more detailed stats. Did we win the game or did we lose? Let's see. And guys, sadly, we tried our best, but we didn't succeed. We managed to take the ace, we managed to take the high caliber, but we didn't manage to take the win. I have to say it was a very bad decision by me to pick there. I did wanted to go to the cap, I will be honest. I was thinking maybe Skorpion G is on the left flank, I will be capping, he isn't going to have time and I just have to dodge the arty shells. But it seems like I was not right. He was full HP in the base, waiting for me. Still guys, we tried our best. If we go into the more detailed stats, you can clearly see that our team wasn't really doing its best either. Like, I have to say that P44 Panteras, they are 2, they have 400 damage together. I mean, that's not enough, it's tier 8. They could have done a lot more. IS3 could have done a lot more, both of them could have, I don't know, they should have done a bit more. We did manage to take around 100k credits, I'm very happy. I am a bit sad because we didn't manage to win it, but I'm very happy that we did manage to take the ace, the high caliber and some credits. Now, moving on to our next game.
Now guys, getting into our clutch game. I did promise you a crazy game and you are going to see a crazy game. Not, let's say, not always, like, you're not going to win 100% of your games. But sometimes when your games are going wrong, if you try your best and you give 300% from your performance, sometimes you can literally win the game alone or with a random body. And I'm going to give you a little spoil that EBR that did send us a platoon invitation is going to play a very important role in us winning the game. And you are going to see why. But until then, we are going to take a very basic position. A lot of tank destroyers are going into this bush, mediums and so on, so it's a very decent position, everyone knows it. We do have now bios and rations. Let's see how this is going to go. It seems like we didn't manage to spot anyone. BR is trying to spot the enemies on the hill right there, but he's not really having so much luck. And we didn't spot anything ourselves. In this position you have to be careful because a lot of experienced players are going to blind fire this bush. So that's why it's very important to watch yourself when you are staying here. And what is the T-43 doing? He's out of position. And we managed to shoot him and track him. T-34 is there. So that T-43, well, his idea is good, you know, playing on that hill and shooting the heavies from above is good. The problem is, the enemy team, so we are the enemy team, are going to shoot from this particular position or hill. And you are going to get shotted into your side. And again guys, 2 minutes into the game and we already have 2k combined. The only reason because of that is that we are always going for tracks. Shooting for the track is always your way to go when you are going to 3 mark tanks. It doesn't matter if you are with a heavy or with a light, even with a light, sometimes you just load HE so that you can track them from the first shot. It doesn't matter, you know, tracking assist damage is tracking assist damage. You always need it for 3 marking tanks, and it's very important. Now, that VK got spotted, so they must have a light tank. Oh, there he is. EBR is right there. If that VK can kill their EBR, it would be great. But I think VK is just going to die. They are shooting right in front of us, yeah. So, enemies are right in front of us. The problem is, we have no idea where they are. We don't manage to spot them. Can we shoot at EBR? Oh, there is the ISM. Holy shit, that was a very high roll. That was a very high roll. Can we put one more into him? And there we go guys. 2 shots into a top tier in this game and we already managed to let him one-shottable. 80-15 is in cover, well played by him. Come on guys, come on. So, as of right now it's 2-2. The game is just neutral, nobody's winning, nobody's losing. But we are going to see guys, we are going to see that this game isn't going to go as as we are expecting it. We already have 3k combined, so you need an average of 3k combined on Skorpion G for 3 marking this tank, but that's the average. So if you want to 3 mark it or you want to go higher, you have to do at least 4 or 5k so that you are going to 3 mark it faster. It doesn't seem like the enemy team are still on that hill. I think the heavy side is a bit lost. Oh, T-34. Can we shoot him at least once? Come on. Oh my goodness, come on, energy. Sadly, we just got unlucky there, and RNG just didn't want to let us connect that shot, but it is what it is. 4-4, still a neutral game. 5-4, yeah, we do have a bit of advantage, but the problem is, you are going to see that our team is going to fuck up so bad, and they are going to mess it up. We do have the advantage as of right now, but the heavy side is not holding for long. Like, that KV-85 is one-shottable. I have no idea about that defender, but he should... how should I say it? He's a tier 8. Normally he is going to win, but that KV2 doesn't care about him. KV2 can shoot 400-500 damage in anyone, without penetrating, so yeah. And there is a Skorpion 2, and there goes our defender killed by KV2. And from a winning game, we are already going to a losing game. It happens. It's normal, you know. Not everyone is as good as you may think. So when you are playing randoms, you have to think before. Oh, there is Dickermax, and we just left him with a tiny bit of HP. When you are playing randoms, you have to think first at your tank and your positions and how you are going to change the game. You can't count on the players that are playing together with you. You have no idea how good they are, how are they going to perform, are they going to help you, are they not going to help you. And that's why I see a lot of people in randoms, they just overextend. Like, let's say you see a flank with your team and there are five teammates, okay? And you think to yourself, well, I should push this flank. And you are right, you should do that. The problem is, because they are in random, there is the big possibility that they are not going to push with you. And from that 5 tanks on that flank, you are just going to be one pushing, and the enemy team is going to focus you because you are the only one pushing and you are the only one spotted. So, as you saw right there, we were like 4 or 5 enemies on that side, but I just didn't want to push. I'm with Skorpion G. If I get spotted, they will shoot for me. There are 3 artists, so I just don't have any other options. I can't play aggressive, you know. We shoot that STRV. Can we at least help that tank destroyer? And no, sadly he died. Shall we go for that shot? I think we have a shot. Yeah, we do have a shot. Let's go for it. Okay, so we managed to take that STRV out, and that's good. So we have a blind shot. So we do have 3k damage, 1k damage assist. A very decent game, but we can do more. The game is still going and we are not yet losing. Now I'm thinking, why is EBR sniping with me? So I ping the map and I tell him, mate, just take that bush, you are EBR, you are going to be unspotted. The problem is, he doesn't seem to understand, or he doesn't seem to he doesn't seem to listen to me, so our spotter is going to snipe. And that was a blind fire. And now, right now I'm thinking, oh shit, I got lucky. If that was a projectile from a KV2, I just got lucky. Is he going to spot? EBR, what are you doing? Are you going to spot? Wait, let's go back into position, but right now we are not going to peek. We are just going to stay in cover. If that KV2 is going to blind fire and he is going to connect one shot into us, there is a big possibility that we are going to get one shotted, and we don't want to risk that. We don't want to take any chances. If he's going to blind fire right there, we are just not going to take any damage and we are going to be safe. I don't understand what EBR is actually doing, I will be honest with you guys. And Skorpion and Progetto are pushing that right flank. 80-15 is full HP, and that's not good. Can we penetrate him? Well, at least we can miss him. I think I will load the APCR. That 80-15 is not easy to penetrate from this angle, you know. But we did manage to connect one shot. Loading APCR for him, and he's unspotted. So it's 7-11. We don't have any choices but just to try to hold this flank, and hopefully KV2 is going to push. And there you go, KV2 just pushed. We managed to put one into him. Our artist just died, so it's 7-12. EBR, just don't die, please mate, just don't die. Good, so we managed to finish that KV2. We did manage to win the heavy flank after all. And now EBR should go for the artist, like... Oh, Skorpion is there. And I missed. Come on EBR, just go for the artist. The problem with this EBR is that he's insecure. Look, he just stopped at the heavy side, like he's so scared of getting in front of an enemy that he is not going to push. But come on mate, it's 8-13, we need some help. So I'm writing in the chat, go kill artist, because he has nothing to do. I can try and hold the base as long as possible, but if I'm going to get spotted, artists are going to destroy me. And there goes 80-15, I'm not going to stop, I'm not going to take any chances, I'm just running, and now I'm just hoping that artists are going to miss me. Please don't shoot me, Artie, please don't shoot me. There goes one. Come on. Come on, don't shoot me, don't shoot me. And he is capping, I think 80-15 is capping, because he was very close to the base, and now they are two capping. And now it's back to one. So EBR is doing a very good job right there. He's making my life a lot easier, because Skorpion G is a very good tank when it can hold positions or shoot and get into cover. But because of those three artists, there was a big possibility that I could have been killed very easily. And Skorpion is right there, so I did get a free shot into me, I wasn't paying attention. But you know, we are going to wait, come on. Okay, so we are unspotted, we are just... Wait, maybe he is going to push. Right now I'm just thinking of flanking, but I don't want to risk it, you know. And there goes T34, I think he's not playing or something. Why is he staying there? Yeah, he's not playing. Let's put one free shot into him. And now we have to make our way to that Skorpion. We do have to finish him, but in the same time they are capping the base very fast. And right now I'm loading a PCR because I'm thinking, you know what, I can take one shot from Skorpion, but I can reset the base. There he is. We managed to track him. Skorpion bounced, and I don't know how he did it, but he did it. He did manage to put one more into us. Can we put one back? And we can. Is he going to pick again? Oh shit, he's going to pick again. No. Okay, so this Skorpion is a pain in the ass, you know. He took a lot of HP from us, but we took him down. And now we just changed the game. We literally changed the game. We have 5k damage, 1 blind shot and 1.1k assist. We just have to finish that 80-15, but we are shooting with APCR, so there should be no problem penetrating him. And as you can see guys, we already have 7k combined. Taking account of that blind shot. Come on 80-15, I'm just going to die. And there you go guys. Me and EBR managed to not only win the game, but we managed to save the game. The game was literally lost and we managed to change everything. Now, going into the more detailed stats.
And as always guys, we managed to take the ace, we took the high caliber, and because of that EBR we managed to take Brother in Arms. I'm really grateful and I'm really thankful that he was in my game, because in the beginning he wasn't really useful, he was not spotting, he was sniping with me, but you know, it doesn't matter. He did manage to help me, he did manage to take the artist out, and because of him and because of me we managed to take the game home. As you can see from the more detailed stats, our team was literally not playing this game. Only the T-34-3 and Defender tried something. For the rest, most of them just took one for the team and died. Like, it's just... I don't know, I have no words to explain what I feel when I see those teams. It's very frustrating, and I know a lot of you guys have those games, and I know you can't win them all. I do know that. It's not that I'm going to win every single game when my team is not doing anything, but my point is, you can always try to win the game. It doesn't matter if your team is bad or good, it doesn't matter if they're playing or not. As long as you don't give up, the game itself is not lost. And we managed to take some credits home. We took around 125k credits. It was a decent game when it comes to credits, but it was a very good game overall. Now guys, this was it for today. If you do enjoy my content and you wanna see more, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell icon so that you don't miss any new future content. And see you next week.